Lock as foils in attack position. What's going on, you guys? This is the X-Wing unboxing and review, kind of, right? Except it's not really the unboxing because I just got back from Gen Con and I had to unbox everything already. So this is the X-Wing expansion pack from X-Wing 2.0. This is the X-Wing individual blister. This is not the one from the core set. This is not the original X-Wing from X-Wing 1.0. This is the X-Wing from 2.0 with movable S foils. All right. So first off, I did already, this is everything that comes with it. We're going to take a look at all the cards and everything so you'll have a record of what all comes with it. But also I want to draw some comparisons because this is a different X-Wing. This is the only place to get this X-Wing with this paint scheme. Now, first off, if you've got a 2.0 core set, you're going to notice that this is the X-Wing that comes with it. Notice that the yellow and then the 5 markings here, this is red 5. This is Luke Skywalker's X-Wing that comes with the core set. And while it's the same sculpt as the new and improved X-Wing, it's a different paint job, and it's actually kind of cool. So it gives you some incentive to get the actual X-Wing blister pack if you wanted a non-Luke Skywalker X-Wing. And yes, they can still dance, right? They can still go boom. All right, so we're going to do a couple of comparisons. First off, I want to compare it to Saw's X-Wing. You know, they still open and close, but the problem is, I noticed with like the Saw X-Wings, they're a little bit more, I don't know, they feel like they don't click into place as much, and they kind of just go like out and ooh, out and ooh. Whereas this one goes out and it feels like it locks in. I feel like the craftsmanship is a little better on this one, and then closing it, it stays closed. So this is actually a really, really good X-Wing. Much, much better than Saw's. Like, just, like, all right, let's close it. Look, it comes back. Like, Saw's X-Wings always want to come back to this neutral position, which is kind of a bummer. Let's just compare it to an X-Wing 1.0. This is actually like the Porkins X-Wing that came with the Rebel Transport. Obviously, the wings are going to be open, but the paint job's a little different than some of those. A little more engine detailing, but very, very similar. Very similar, but again, the wings stay open for these. And for purposes of completeness, here's a regular X-Wing, not the... I think I have a wash on this one because I painted a lot of my X-Wings, but this is the broken one from my Nerf gun test, which was just like, don't shoot Nerf guns at your X-Wing miniatures. But yeah, so really, really good miniature. It seems to stay locked in position a lot easier, and it also seems to close the way it's supposed to. So I'm very, very impressed. So anybody who's got X-Wing Wave 14 already, if you got one of the new X-Wings, maybe consider picking up some of these because this is a much better crafted machine. The miniature is much more well done. Much more, definitely. I actually, you know, I wasn't sure if I really wanted to buy the X-Wing blister pack, but I said, oh, I'll do it since I do reviews. Now I'm glad I did. And I have a lot of X-Wings already, but I've painted so many of my X-Wings. They're all kinds of different colors and stuff. So here's what we get in the X-Wing blister pack itself. We get our movement dial. Okay, so we got a lot of blue on there, which used to be green. We also got the Talon roll. So X-Wing's got a lot of upgrades. We got this number 7 target lock. We got a lot of extra tokens too, which is something you really may need if you're trying to upgrade all your 2.0 to 1.0 or 1.0 to 2.0. We got weapons disabled. We've got number 7. We've got all of our new ship dials with the extra lines and all of those extra components on there. And then all of our extra pilots. We have a lot of pilots in here. So X-Wings are one of those ships that got a bunch of extra new pilots and cards. So let's go ahead and start off by looking at the X-Wing. So first thing, by looking at the card, you're going to notice that X-Wings also gained a white barrel roll because we do see X-Wings barrel roll. So X-Wings have better maneuverability than they used to have, which is good. First off, we are Ace Pilot, Initiative 6, which is the highest initiative in the game. Very few pilots are going to be up to a 6, but Wedge, of course, is, you know, the best, right? So Wedge has got the ability of, while you perform an attack, the defender rolls 1 fewer defense dice. Pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. Wedge is a monster. Next up at Pilot Skill 5, a new X-Wing pilot, Thane Kyrell. It's nice to see Thane in an X-Wing like he was in the book Lost Stars. While you perform an attack, you may spend an I result a hit result, or a crit result. So look at the defender's face-down damage cards, choose one, and expose it. Very cool ability, considering, like, you know, it has its different applications. But even beyond just his ability itself, and of course, you know, by the way, you know, we notice we got one more hull on these things. You know, they're stronger now. Like these guys got a complete revamp, total upgrade. He's also initiative 5, which is really high. So he's going to be a solid X-Wing regardless. Garb and Race, cut the chatter. Garb and Race is going to have the ability, after you spend a focus token, you may choose a friendly ship at range 1 to 3. That ship gains a focus token. Very, very similar to his previous ability. The man, Biggs. Well, another friendly ship. He's only pilot skill 3. Well, another friendly ship at range 0 to 1 defends. Before the neutralize results step, if you are in the attack arc, you may suffer a damage or critical damage to cancel one matching result. So Biggs has a similar theme without being quite as crucially, you know, as quite as broken. I think that's actually a really good ability that allows him to take just a little bit here and a little bit there and really spread out the damage a little more. Similar to Biggs in Armada, actually. More similar to Biggs in Armada than Biggs in X-Wing 1.0. Then we've got a lot of names paused. Now we've got Red Squadron and Blue Squadron. Notice there's no Luke in here. No Luke Skywalker. You have to get Luke in the core set. Wedge Antilles, Biggs, Thane, and Garvin for our quick builds. Okay? And they have that on the back. By the way, the backs to all of these look like so. Now we're going to get to our upgrades. Selfless. Well, another friendly ship at range 0 to 1 defends before the neutralize result step. If you're in the attack arc, you may suffer a crit to cancel a crit result. So you could put this on Biggs as well, but I would say put it on somebody else and have them both just completely split up the damage to really force your opponent to have to completely destroy them both. Very cool card. We got the Ion Torpedoes. Ion Torpedoes. So attack with the target. You have to have a target lock and spend a charge. If this attack hits, spend hit or crit to cause the offender to suffer damage. All or extra ones do ion results instead. So this can get you a lot of ion tokens. You might even be able to ionize a large ship with that, which is always nice. R2 Astromech. After you reveal your dial, you may spend a charge and gain a disarm token to recover a shield. Here's another Astromech. This one has the small ship restriction. This is R4. Decrease the difficulty of your 1 to 2 speed basic maneuvers. Decreasing all of the difficulty, which even makes those... Well, it's not going to make the K-turns and stuff red because those aren't basic maneuvers. So your basic maneuvers are these. Still, it's doing a lot. So if you have reds, it's making them white. So it's more effective than the previous version, right? And then our S-foils open. And this is T65 X-Wing. Before you activate, you may flip this card. And then here's what it's like on the other side. Servomotor S-foils closed. While you perform a primary attack, roll 1 fewer attack die. Before you activate, you may flip this card. So this is going to give you boost, and it's also going to allow you to give you the linked action of focus into a red boost. So this gives you a lot of mobility for a ship that's already been greatly improved. X-Wings are now a threat, man, and I love how cards like this and in these revamps are making the X-Wing a lot more viable. This is just pretty cool. And then, of course, you can then flip it back to open to make sure you have full attack. And it's nice to see this matching up with some of the canon. Like, you know, if you watch Star Wars Rebels, you notice Hera was able to attack with her S-foils closed. And it still killed somebody, but it was like a point-blank shot. So, yeah, good stuff. It's funny, though, because that's the Saw's Renegade's X-Wing. This little guy right here, who can't even actually close his. Saw's poor little Renegade can't, like, I guess they're kind of closed right there. You might have to glue them closed. Of course, don't do that. Yeah, that's just a shame with the Saw's Renegade's guns, because I got a lot of those. But no, this is the X-Wing, man. It's great. There is still another round of the giveaway going on right now, so if you'd like to win a solo Blu-ray in the form of an Amazon gift card, all you have to do is become a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos, guys. It's as simple as that. This is a great X-Wing. Again, if you are on a super budget, there's no need to get it. Everything here You should also find in your Rebel core set conversion kit, or your Rebel conversion kit. Plus, you're also getting one of these X-wings in the core set for 2.0 as well. You don't need to get it, but if you have a disposable income and feel like picking up some extra ships, this one is actually really going to be worth your time and money because it's just a great ship. Look, they're just staying open. Let's close them. Boom, they stay closed. Excellent design, excellent engineering, excellent craftsmanship. Very impressed. Great ship, great value. I could see myself buying another one someday. I'm just totally replacing all my other X-wings. Awesome stuff. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and share it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Check out the Discord that we've got going on. Check out Crabbok.com. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day. Lock the spoils in attack position. No problem, because I'm not a renegade. Partisans have bad equipment. That's what it is.